Well, Mark, thanks for being with us.
Well, thanks for having me, Jeff.
Yeah, why did you decide to change careers out of retirement to become a newspaper man again of a nonprofit, Eden Prairie Local News?
Yes.
What's it like?
Well, I was a newspaper man for 30 years, working for the Star Tribune, Pioneer Press, Denver Post, and most recently the Sun papers in town.
Right.
And what I saw is how troubled the newspaper industry was, and how these news holes around the country from papers shutting down were affecting communities. I had watched Eden Prairie Local News for the past 5 years when the local Eden Prairie News shut down, and just the fabulous work they did. So I was watching it from afar, and when Steve Schewe decided to step down, they needed a local person like myself, 30-year resident, with some newspaper background, and I decided it was a perfect match to come help one of, I think, the most important service organizations in Eden Prairie for what they do for the community.
Now, did you run this by your wife or your daughters?
Oh yeah.
What did they say?
They saw my passion for the newspaper, my passion for Eden Prairie, and said the same thing. This is the perfect job at the perfect time. You can help this organization get it to the next level, and we have big plans for the next couple of years. So I'm really excited about being there.
What are some of those plans?
Well, we have plans to reach out to more donors because that's our funding effort, and our big donor drive is in November and December called News Match. It's a matching program, so every dollar donated during that time is actually matched dollar for dollar, and those dollars go right to the funding of the journalists that cover the Eden Prairie stories that we have. And then we have plans for the website. We have plans to reach out to more communities, to cover more segments, diversity, underserved communities. We have lots of plans in the journalism area. We cover a lot of things now, schools, government, spiritual communities, very well. But we want to cover more. We produce 1,000 stories a year, and we think we can grow that number and really do a nice job with everything Eden Prairie needs from a local paper.
Now, you're going out meeting a lot of people in town. Tell us about what it's like being the new CEO editor and your runs around Eden Prairie.
Well, the first thing I wanted to do is network with all the supporters of Eden Prairie Local News. That means the government, local government, the mayor's been a great supporter of Eden Prairie Local News. The city council has been a great supporter, as well as the school. And the school's been a wonderful supporter of Eden Prairie Local News. So that was my first job. And what I'm hearing is just the love for the site. 5 years, people have grasped the site like it's their own, and they understand what we do. We attend a lot of local events like the Entrepreneurial Jamboree this past weekend, where all the Eden Prairie dignitaries are and businesses, so we do a great job of networking.
Yeah, we sat together making pitches for Eden Prairie Local News.
Right, with all the consumers driving by.
There's so much more happening in town I never realized.
Right, that's what I'm realizing too, that there's so much going on in Eden Prairie that we cover. And it's a fabulous resource for finding that out, Eden Prairie Local News. We have an event calendar that has virtually every event going on in Eden Prairie.
What's the biggest surprise you've had so far?
The biggest surprise is really how much it's loved in the community. I knew it was loved, I knew it was supported, but when I'm out talking to people, it's just amazing what they tell me about Eden Prairie Local News. The coverage, the staff, the volunteers, just great support in the community. We are accessible 24/7.
24/7.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about the journalism, about the writing, about the stories that we do. What's your opinion?
That's the most important thing we do, the journalism. That's why people come to our site for over 1,000 stories a year, for the government news, the school news. We have people going to our site to find out what the scores are. But not only that, but real nice features about people. We like to be kind of the nice next door neighbor where you can go and find out stories about what's going on in your community, what's going on in your neighborhood.
And I write some of those stories, not many recently, but I do. And one of the things that we've got going for us, say compared to Facebook groups, other social media platforms, is that everything we write is vetted. We have to say it's got to be fact. It's edited. by other professionals, and so you can trust us on that level.
We are a professional journalism organization. Our journalists are trained professionals. We have trained editors. We are a very serious news organization, unlike other online sites, which might not be as such. So
it's hard to tell because there's way too much information available now.
It is, and unless you're editing it properly, you're getting information that you can't trust. With Eden Prairie Local News, you can trust us because we've gone through a vetting process to make sure it's only the information that's accurate, timely, and important to the citizens of Eden Prairie.
Now, we do have an open meeting. The public's invited, and that's in October, later in October.
Right, October 20th is our annual meeting. As a nonprofit, we have to have an annual meeting where we publish all of our numbers and we talk about the wonderful things we've done. We've won awards this year from national organizations we're going to talk about. We're going to meet the staff, meet the editors, get ideas for more stories. It's going to be a great event.
And anyone can attend. That's
Anyone can attend. It's at the Preserve Barn.
The Preserve Barn. I think everyone in town who's been here for half a year at least knows where that thing is.
Absolutely, a great venue.
So there's going to be some food there.
Oh yeah, because we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary, there's going to be a big birthday cakes.
Maybe 5 big ones?
Maybe, depending on the crowd.
From
we expect
Costco
a big crowd.
Or something like
Absolutely,
that?
our Eden Prairie store.
Good. Journalistically, we've talked a little bit where you want to take Eden Prairie Local News. Now, the political climate for newspapering around the country is not what it used to be, especially right now. And that could creep into local community newspapering as well. How are we going to deal with it?
Well, as hyper-local, we're the place to go to find out all the election coverage for next year, which is a big year for elections, as we know. And we're going to be covering not only the local, but we'll be touching on the statewide elections too. We're nonpartisan, so we give equal voice to all parties, and we provide a print product for our citizens to read to make a decision on who they'd like to vote for.
And that's a voter guide, isn't it?
A voter guide.
And I believe it's going to be distributed or mailed for free to all residents in Eden Prairie or households.
Right.
And Minnetonka residents who live in Senate District 49.
Good point, exactly.
And I want to stress we are a nonpartisan newspaper.
Yes.
And we want the facts known by you guys and gals in Minnetonka and Eden Prairie.
Right. And we have a wonderful relationship with all the candidates who are more than happy to provide us with their answers to the tough questions that we ask.
Are we going to be selling advertising for this thing?
Yes, our community partners, as we call them, sponsor not only our print product but our online product. So we get a lot of businesses supporting us as well as candidates. So you'll see candidates running ads promoting their positions. So absolutely, as well as letters to the editor. We accept letters to the editor to support one or the other. So.
Boy, I'd like to see more letters to the editor.
Yes, we encourage as many as we can get, because when you're in digital, it's unlimited. We can publish as many as we can get.
And some of them just appear in our Facebook and social media platforms, too.
Yes, social media has been a wonderful way for us to interact and get comments from the community, because they can go onto their Facebook page, read our story, and make all the comments they want.
Mark Weber, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you soon.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Thank you for having me.
We don't shake hands or hug, okay? We're true Minnesotans. Did you grow up in Minnesota?
I did, Le Sueur, Minnesota.
Le Sueur, I forgot that. The Jolly Green Giant.
Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah.